Very good. And fairly experienced as well. He's been around with the Sri Lankan team for a while.
Left-hander Parnavithana, Tharanga Parnavithana. He's had a steady start to his career, but he needs to build on that average. A good opportunity here for him. Good conditions.
Straight away, a good bouncer.
That's tricky. He'll get 4. There is no third man, and it's gone between the third slip and gully. 11 for no loss after 4. Slashes hard, and will get 4 for it. So boundary there to end the over. 17 for no loss.
Excellent use of the feet, getting to the pitch of the ball, negating any turn that there might be for the leg spinner, and he's put it away brilliantly, Dilshan.
First time he's actually been able to drive through extra cover in this innings, and how well he's done it.
Edged, and what a catch! Would you believe it? Mahendra Singh Dhoni pulls out a beauty. Just the breakthrough I was talking about in the corridor of uncertainty, and Ishant Sharma picks up his first wicket.
That was absolutely brilliant. Parnavithana has gone to a brilliant catch. He's made 35, and Sri Lanka now 74 for 1.
So finally, India have broken the partnership, 74 for 1, but in arrives a world-class performer, Kumar Sangakkara, the captain. Marvellous. There's always the danger of hitting it against the turn, but not for somebody of the caliber of Kumar Sangakkara.
Can crash through the offside. He'll get 4 for that. Full value for the shot. Well, that's the thing a player like Dilshan can do with a bowler. Even as the bowler runs into ball, he knows there's no margin for error. The batsman's going to look to attack. Well, you mentioned Bruce in the first session of play. The best way to not allow the spinners to settle down is get to them early. Swept handsomely for 4. He's giving Mishra problems here. It's 104 for 1.
Well, that was just a perfect sweep. Get rid of that man at bat pad.
And he gets there. Comes back for the second. So a very good half century here for Tilakaratne Dilshan. And as always, it's come in good time. His 3rd in a row on this ground.
A terrific 50, and the way he brought it up was pretty special as well.
Excellent placement. Was in the right slot. Already saw on the wagon wheel. Plenty of runs in that area. Another blue line can be added.
And what a shot straight away to greet him after tea. So quick on his feet, down the track, giving himself room and spanking it through the offside. So that sends a message to the Indian team.
Just doesn't want to let Amit Mishra settle, Dilshan. Knows exactly what he's doing.
That's cut hard. A magnificent 100 here for Tilakaratne Dilshan. It's number 10 in Test match cricket. His first in India. And it's come at the rate of knots. 120 balls needed. 11 boundaries, and he set the pace and the tone for this innings.
It's a big one. He knows how important it is for him, for the team, and for the cause of the team going forward. Had a good look at it. Where he loves it. Yes.
Oh, that's in the air, and he's gone. Zahir Khan bounced him once again. The surprise element. Dilshan's out.
Starts the new spell with the bouncer, and it pays dividends. It was short. Dilshan is disappointed, no doubt, because he was there waiting to play that long innings for the team. But he lost his grip, wanted to hit it towards mid-wicket. Up in the air, stayed in there for a while. Comfortably taken by Rahul Dravid. And Zahir Khan has struck for India. Dilshan goes, fine innings from him, 112. Sri Lanka now 189 for 2.
And former captain, Mahela Jayawardene. Look at that for a career. Averaging 53.3. Highest score of 374. Gee, that's beautifully tucked away into the gap. And he's off the mark with a couple, Mahela. It's a batting surface that gives you confidence when you walk to the crease. You know it's going to come on at a nice pace. Dravid was good here. That's in the air! Tendulkar! Zahir Khan's got another one with another bouncer.
Yes, this time it's the Sri Lankan captain, Kumar Sangakkara. Zahir Khan has struck twice in this spell, short, and Sangakkara may have taken his eyes off as he went for the hook. Didn't get it on the middle of the bat, and a well-judged catch by Sachin Tendulkar down at fine leg. Watched the ball, and kept his balance. Zahir Khan is delighted. He's got Dilshan, now he's got Sangakkara. The Sri Lankan captain goes for 31, and the total 194 for 3.
Tilan Samaraweera. Fantastic record in Test cricket, 51.88. He's averaging from 55 matches, 86 innings.
Down the track, the shot was on, the fielders were inside, looking to save the single, and it's gone the distance. 200 comes up for Sri Lanka.
Well, he's very nimble on his feet, and he showed that, going down the pitch and lofting it, trying to take the attack to the opposition, trying to disrupt Harbhajan's length. Good thinking. He's been playing for some time now, more than 8,000 runs.
Very good hit. You have to use your feet with the ball turning, get to the pitch of the ball. That's exactly what he did, Tilan Samaraweera. His first boundary.
Well, that's positive intent, and that's always good.
And this approach is good from Sri Lanka here, from both these players. They've decided after the drinks break to use their feet, not allow the spinners to settle down. And this is where I mentioned Amit Mishra's pace could be crucial. See the time he has to come down the track and the distance he's covered to take it on the full. It's got to be a little quicker through the air. That's very nicely played. Will just reach the boundary. Ken just waiting for it. Once he picked the length, he was quick to go back and then play it late. That brings up the 50-run partnership.
The opportunity was there with no fielders patrolling the offside. But Jayawardene not panicking, not looking for too much, just happy to help it on its way.
Good delivery to finish it. 70 overs bowled. Sri Lanka finishing the day with 275 for 3.
But I guess if some foreign scribe has given that name, it sticks. People over here will blindly take it. It should be called something else other than turbinated, to be honest.
That's squeezed away through third man. He'll get a boundary for that, the first one of the day. I saw him play this shot a couple of times yesterday as well. He starts to go forward and then very quick to pick the length and rock back.
It indicates the slowness of the pitch, that he had the time to change his shot at the last moment. He's looking to get forward, and that's what deceived Harbhajan into bowling it a little bit flat and a little bit wide. Oh, that's a lovely shot. And that brings up a half century, another half century for Samaravira, his first in India. Just rocking back and punching the ball through the covers.
Yes, his consistent run continues. Again, quick to pick up the length and punch it through the offside. There's no cover, so big gap. It's like that. That's exactly what I was saying. So that fielder is a waste standing there deep point. What it's done, it's brought up a half century for Jayawardene. And he's gone about his job in a typical fashion. Yet another half century for Sri Lanka's leading run getter.
And he hasn't taken much time as well.
Virendra Sehwag not carrying to him, gets a hand to it. Gautam Gambhir, can he pull it off? No. Another 4. Maybe the man at leg slip needs to be a lot more finer.
Leg buys that time. And hence not much pace on the ball. Sehwag really should have done better.
It's in the air, just wide of Yuvraj Singh. And has enough to get to the boundary. This is a very, very quick outfield.
Brings the lead below 100. Not in control, Samaravira. Not been comfortable when the ball is in at his hips. Helped it on its way. Yuvraj Singh was moved squarer. But not enough. Dhoni knows he did try, but just didn't do enough.
What a catch! Yuvraj Singh, that is a blinder. The short ball's worked again, and Samaravira's gone.
He'll be disappointed because he perhaps wanted to hit it away from Yuvraj Singh, the only fielder on the leg side square of the wicket where he could catch it, and they hit it just going over him, and Yuvraj plucked it out. Well taken catch. Ishant Sharma has struck, so Samaravira's innings comes to an end. He's gone for 70, and something for the Indians to cheer about. Sri Lanka now 332 for the loss of 4 wickets.
And it brings Angelo Matthews. This is only his 5th test match, and he's only 22 years of age. But he's averaging 46 from 7 innings. Best of 64 not out. So he's in at number 6 as an all-rounder. Bowls medium pace swingers. And it's Ishant Sharma. His tail's up. He's got 2 wickets now. That's through mid-wicket this time. 4 more. Very handy. Yeah, when we talk about the run rate, the Sri Lankans, the first 10 overs, they batted at 4 and over, which was great, without losing a wicket. After 20, it was 4.6. After 30, it was 4.7. And I was just thinking before these 2 fours from Jayawardene that it's dropped now to 3.77. And if they really believe, the Sri Lankans, that they can win this test match from here, well, they don't want to let it drop too much more. They want to keep the momentum going. Oh, through the covers. That's glorious. 4 more, 12 from the over, 348 for 4. Yeah, look at that. That's a classic. Perfect cover drive. Big stride forward.
Good hit. Good use of the feet. Positive shot. It was a no ball as well. And Matthews has sent it over the boundary. Once again overstepping. Not the first time this for Mishra. 5th no ball of this innings. And what's worse, it goes for 6.
That was very bold, courageous. He was not waiting for the call. He was going anyway. And that's the way to play Mishra. Not letting him settle.
Catch it! Shouts of catch it. There was 2 sounds. The finger has gone up. Matthews has to leave. It was Gautam Gambhir who took the catch. He wasn't happy, Matthews, but India have struck just before lunch. Now you got to see here if he got some bat on this.
Doesn't look happy at all.
Well, Harbhajan Singh will take it. Just get the feeling he might consider himself a little unlucky here. On the stroke of lunch, Sri Lanka have lost Matthews for 17.
More than a handy batsman, Prasanna Jayawardena. Average of just under 25. Like I mentioned, best of 120 not out. But he will be tested because of the pressure. Harbhajan Singh very often is a different bowler when he picks up a wicket, and he's done that. Had to wait a long time to pick up his first wicket. The 27th over, picking up a wicket. Will be a boundary. Extra bit of fly taken on the half volley. And Mahela Jayawardena is not the kind of player who's going to miss out. He gets into the 90s with that 4.
First ball after lunch, perhaps a little loose now. And he really tossed that up in the air.
That will be his 100. Jumping for joy. Always is a great delight to watch him bat. And when he bats well and he gets 100, you will remember it for a long, long time.
Yes, he's delighted. Good pitch to bat on, and he's made the most of it. Reaching his 27th Test 100. 5th against India. And now he's made 100 in all countries except one, and that's South Africa. And that's a great achievement.
Mahela's been fantastic. That's Prasanna Jayawardena, just flicked off his pads down there for 4. And I like him because he gets on with it. He's got 23 from 33. It's a nice shot. No fine leg.
Taking the bowler on, and he's good enough to get the gap. There were 2 fielders in the deep, but Mahela Jayawardena has been in top form.
Oh, this is brilliantly executed. Look how quickly he's got into position and just helped the ball along. He's not tried to hit it too hard. He's used the pace of the bowler and then just helped it along. And again, playing it in front of his front shoulder, in front of his left shoulder.
That's it. He's again got it past Mishra. He'll get the second boundary of the over, and he goes past 150. So in spite of India using defensive tactics, Mahela Jayawardena still turning it on, getting the runs, and once again a big score for the Sri Lankans.
And it's also the 500 for Sri Lanka. So consecutive boundaries for Mahela Jayawardena. The first one was a genuine edge, but this time he worked it through that wake and slip area.
No ball signal. 50 for Prasanna Jayawardena with that single. And it's a good hand from the wicketkeeper as well. He's got involved in a good partnership. They've added 127. And like I mentioned, they continue to grind this Indian attack.
Well, there's a boundary for you. That's still not 5 runs and over. That's just the 4 run, 542 for 5.
Yeah, the last ball mentality maybe. 5 dot balls, desperate to score, and pulled out the big shot. I think that they can score at 5 and 6 and over if they really want to.
Again, the cut shot. It's been such a profitable shot for Mahela Jayawardena. Room on offer, and he just uses his bat like a magic wand. Dhoni has no answer. The runs continue to flow.
Wants the single, and he will get it. Double 100 for Mahela Jayawardena. And it's been a magnificent effort with the bat. His 6th in Test match cricket. 584 for 5.
It's a wonderfully compiled innings. 200 coming off 330 balls, so that's a very good strike rate as well. 6th double 100 for him in Test match cricket. Just have a look at what's happened. You have to be aware. Mid-off, mid-on, have to be aware. That's what the finer points of the game is all about. Not be caught flat-footed. Beautifully executed even towards the end of the day's play, and now we'll look to maybe come for the 3rd. No. Negotiated safely by Mahela Jayawardena. He will get a rapturous welcome back in the dressing room from his teammates. And that's the best part of it all. Go back to a happy dressing room.
And what's good to see this morning, there's no deep point, there's no deep square leg. It's an orthodox field. They've got to try and take wickets. Thought they were over defensive yesterday. Sweetly timed. This will beat Ishan to the boundary. That's a magnificent shot. First boundary of the morning, and that's typical Jayawardena. Just caressed through the offside on the up.
And even as he hit it, he knew it was going to go for a boundary.
Oh, that took the edge, it seemed. It's gone through Dhoni for 4. Question to be asked is, did that carry? There was an outside edge for sure. He's moved to 99 with that boundary. That's it. 2nd Test match 100 here for Prasanna Jayawardena, and he gets another boundary in this over. And he will be delighted. He's moved to 103. He's involved in a terrific partnership with his senior partner, also a Jayawardena. And that boundary not only bringing up his 2nd Test match 100, but also the 250-run partnership. You can see all his teammates, the dressing room will be happy. It's a committed effort. He's applied himself well, and he deserves this 100.
Yes, he does. And he's now taking fresh guard from the umpire, so setting his stall for another half century or maybe more.
Very good use of the feet. They're not letting the leg spinner settle down in any of his spells. And straight away Mahela down the track pulls out another beautiful shot.
Goes for it, finds the gap and the boundary. Knew exactly what he was doing. He's fetched it from outside the off stump and made sure that he's cleared mid-wicket.
Prasanna Jayawardene will now look to dispel anything that he can get hold of. He's got his 100. He knows now Indian bowlers perhaps tiring. So he'll try and look to hit the ball into gaps, into boundaries, and he did just that.
That's a good strike. There is a man in the deep. Suggests the single. Yuvraj Singh standing at deep mid-wicket.
But yes, the clay content does play a big role. Again, disturbed. Mahal is 250.
Yes, 250. Just carries on and on.
And that's it. That's 9,000, Mahela. 9th player ever.
That's big for Sri Lanka. Their best batsman, the highest run getter for them.
That's a great shot, straight down the ground. 4 more.
Bit of work to do. Has to put in the dive, doesn't. Ball wins the race. Prasanna looking to be aggressive.
And that's a very well executed shot from outside the off stump. He played it with the turn, played it square of the wicket. There is a deep mid wicket and a deep fine leg, so he's used that gap very well.
Knocked him over finally. A fabulous innings comes to an end. A marathon effort from Mahela Jayawardene. Looking to up the ante, looking for some quick runs. Was beaten and deceived by Amit Mishra. But what an innings.
Yes, trying to go over the top at extra cover, not thinking about personal milestones, trying to score runs for the team. Missing it completely and the middle stump knocked over. Well, Amit Mishra, he's finally got a wicket. Never mind if the score is 726 for 6. Well played, Mahela Jayawardene at 275.
Gets in Damika Prasad. Going to be fairly decent with the bat. Seeing him for the first time in India. Little bit of moisture in the morning. They will be bowling with the older ball. 150 for Prasanna Jayawardene. First Sri Lankan number 7 batsman to get 150.
It's a very well compiled innings.
Well, he's pushed that down to fine leg for 4, so that's handy. That's something. But I would have thought they would have kept going.
Yeah, certainly very handy, that one. Angling down the leg side. Nicely tickled away by Prasad, so he's moved along to 14, 1 boundary.
Well, that's a big hit. It's in the air and it should be caught. Yes, some joy for India. And Mishra's taken the catch in the deep, and that will be the declaration. Yes! 334. They lead by a magnificent 154 from Prasanna Jayawardene. That's not out. Prasad is the man to go. Went for the big 6 over mid-wicket.
Yes, it was hit pretty hard, flat, but straight down to deep square leg. And Mishra has just gobbled it. Sangakkara waves to the batsman. It's time to come in, time to declare. And so Prasad is the last man out. 7th batsman out in the Sri Lanka innings, the 2nd today. And so, as we expected, the declaration has come.
India 426, Sri Lanka 760 for 7, Jayawardene at 275, the real highlight. And India trail by 334. They've got a lot of work to do.